Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long Blues 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long Blues 1975.
This is Inspector Gadget and the Circus of Fear on the ZX Spectrum, released by Melbourne House in 1987 and also released on the Commodore 64, and I want to say the Amstrad CPC, raising my voice like that because it's a question. Apologies for the background noise, as I do live on the busiest road in the West Country, and this is a 48K version only, and it has I played it very quickly, it has very limited sound effects and it has no music, which is shocking in 1987 because we're 2 years into the life of the 128K. There is a modified version of this from 2023 that has music, AY music based on the Commodore 64 music and an intro like the Commodore 64 version, but that's a disc ROM and I can't get those to work. So, Inspector Gadget began in 1983 and was created by Dick, and he was a bumbling Clouseau-esque detective. I believe it was French, and he had a niece called Penny and a dog called I don't know. And basically he had to fight the evil Dr. Claw. By the way, if you want to ruin your childhood, they actually released, it might be a prototype, but you can find it online, don't know. They released a prototype figure, action figure of Dr. Claw. Man, it's awful. It completely ruins it. I like the fact as a kid that it was left to your own imagination to see what he looked like. And he was badass, and he's basically a terrorist organisation. It was up to this bumbling fucking idiot to stop his plot in every episode, which he couldn't do, despite being state-of-the-art loaded with badass cyborgery stuff. He just couldn't do it. The dog and his niece did it. And I always got, even as a kid, that always annoyed me because the dog got no credit and this guy was a useless fucking idiot. I mean, also, it's Clouseau-esque. Why are you putting an adult, you know, series, IP, onto a kid's cartoon character? So, I mean, I watched it every week. Everyone watched it as kids because you watched all the cartoons. I mainly watched it for his badass van that could turn into a sports car. But yeah, just kids love cyborgs. Kids like Transformers and shit, you know. And what was the other one? Power Extreme, Centurions. So make my badass cyborg do badass cyborgery stuff. Well, maybe that's just me. The less said about the movie of Matthew Broderick, the better. Anyway, let's get into this. So, there is no sound effects. Or there are, but they're basically just crunches. Look, Inspector Gadget and the Circus of Fear. So, the Circus of Fear is Dr. Claw, or whatever his name is, has put bombs in all the circuses of the world. And it's up to you to find them and defuse them. And you can use your gadgets, which you obviously, because that was the other thing, he had to say go gadget and then the prefix for whatever it was, apart from the torch where he unscrewed the end of his finger, which even as a kid I thought, does that hurt? Right, 1987, oh, it's Beam software, not, there you go, look, 1987, so you've not let me, and it's, well, it's not by Melbourne House, but you're not letting me define my own keys, that's shocking. Right, so enter. We want to go on Kempston, and then we want to go with fire, enter, right, so here I am. You look alright. Horace from Horace and the Spiders and Go Skiing is here apparently. Right, okay, so if I press jump, also if I press backwards I move forwards. I'm pressing backwards now. If I press jump, then I got my, well, my whole lower half of my body is spring. Wowzers. So that's the sound. That's the sound. Attribute class is appalling. Your main character is not terrible. Some sort of masking would have been in order and it would have been alright. Can't land on the smiley faces. So what are the bombs? Oh, I know what this is. Look. No, stop. I can't. See, I can't go backwards. Why can't I go backwards? How am I supposed to go back and get objects I missed? I'm assuming this turns me into a helicopter. And also, once I'm a helicopter again, why have I lost my legs? Roller skates? So, And why is there no sound? And where's the bird this feather's come from? This is awful. But why? You're not bad as a character. I can't jump when I'm on skates, by the way, so... Why is there no sound? I'm assuming this was cobbled together really quickly under a deadline to get it out for, what, Christmas? There is a version on the Commodore 64 that I believe is an adventure. Well, it looks like that when I load it, but it won't actually let me play it. And I'm assuming this on the Commodore 64 plays like this, but is infinitely better. So maybe it's a question that they just cobbled out some Spectrum shit. I'm assuming bottom left-hand corner is my health. Even when I'm pressing up, it moves. It's like it's Metrocross, but shit. I mean, if I loved Inspector Gadget as a kid, which I didn't, I probably would have been down with the fact that the gadgets are in here. I can't use... Right. I can't turn on my spring. Again, why do my legs disappear? When I'm on the green shits. I don't know what it is. I want that. Wowzers, you've completed World 1. Where were the bombs? But no music! Shocking. I don't know how I missed Horace then, right. See, even touching that a little bit, the green, and I can't jump. I'm assuming if I go, I can fall down that. I don't know what happened there. Look at me! Oh, it's eyes. I mean, your actual character itself is not terrible looking. If they did some sort of thing to mask the attribute clash. Oh, I want to go on the ice. What the fuck was that? Oh my god! It's Audrey from Little Shop of Horrors. This game just got infinitely more difficult. Oh, I can use my spring though on ice. Good to know. So also you've got to plan in advance where you want to go, because if you move up or down, then... Shit, jump! Move up or down, you move forwards. Also look at his face. I mean, look at it. He looks alright. What is that? From the side, apart from the fact you can completely see through him. See, I've got to start thinking about going up already, so I can't collect whatever point that is. Ugh. There's no room to escape anything. See, that little Horace bastard could move up. I want the helicopter, but I can't get the helicopter. And I can't go back. Jump! I can't go back. Ugh. This is awful. I can't go back to get it, because obviously it just keeps moving you forwards. You can't use your spring on... What? Go Gadget what? Go Gadget getting up action. Cash in, cash in. Shame, because like I said, not me, but loads of kids loved Inspector Gadget, so a fully realised game would have been amazing. Am I right in thinking that? There was one, there's two versions, and I don't mean like the eventual one, and one was cancelled, or maybe that is the one I saw, and it's just because obviously all these leaked ROMs come out. Right, how am I going to jump the massive fuck? The massive fuck? The massive bloody hole in the ground. The brick tunnel, if you will. I'm just going to stare. No. It's the undead. Is it the undead? I don't know. I mean, what the fuck happened to Gadget for him to become this cyborg? Couldn't you argue? Right. That you can't make it. That who would want that done to them? Right. The jumping in this game is so precise, but the controls are so shit. I can't, and it just boxes you into positions. Oh look, it's Claw's sign in the background at the top. Into positions you can't get out of. And again, where's my fucking music and sound effects? But then I keep blaming Melbourne House, but it's not Melbourne House, is it? Oh, you shizen, but how the fuckity fuck are you supposed to do that? Don't know. Patience is wearing pretty fucking thin now, so don't care. Yoink. Right, helicopter, that's how you're supposed to do it, but Look, I literally have just to wait 5 fucking seconds and there's nothing I can do. And the thing that would probably take me over this is behind me. And it won't let me go backwards. Maybe I missed this in the magazines because it was just, they just gave it a tiny little review tucked down at the bottom hand corner of one of the pages because it was shit. Now I just fallen over even though... I don't even know what that does. Oh, I've got no lives left. Which you could argue is sweet, sweet release. And that's... Look how big my fucking health bar is, though. Is it my health bar? Don't know. Where's the helicopter? I need the helicopter. Right. No! And then it starts me to get start the level with the action that I press. So I obviously pressed the correct combination to jump. Look, it's just waiting for oblivion to happen. Don't land on the smiley face. No, don't jump. Ugh. This is what would happen if the French made Robocop, innit? How am I even supposed to fucking... I'm done. I'm done. I didn't have high hopes for this. I'm especially disappointed that there's no sound effects as such, or music, but the fact that you can't backtrack is appalling. And yeah, I mean, maybe someone knows the true story of this, or the full story of this I should say, but Inspector Gadget on the ZX Spectrum, it's shit. I played it, you don't have to. You're welcome. Thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know what you thought, if you actually had this, or Inspector Gadget in general. Were you like me, where you just couldn't stand the fact that he was a bumbling fucking dickhead? And it wasn't fair on the dog. Look, the roof, does that mean I'm in a different part now? Hey! No, because obviously I've gone by, so I can't go back. Yeah, you always think it was not fair on the dog. Why do my legs disappear? But yeah, Inspector Gadget, ZX Spectrum. I am progressing then, I think. It's a bit shit. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.